Am I the asshole for telling my wife it's ridiculous to cry over soup? First answer, quick answer, no. But clearly it's an am I the asshole, so it's not as simple as that. My wife is 4 months pregnant with our 5th child. We had a if she's pregnant, it's fine. You're the asshole. We have a 7 years old girl, 6 years old girl, 4 years old boy, 2 years old boy. That's a good army. He's about to make himself a full baseball team. Like, let him go, ask for 4 more children, and you are able to fill a field. Since childcare is so expensive, she has been staying home. That's fine. Like, that's normal. Money is tight right now, and her car broke down, so we have been relying on mine. That's fine. This happens. She texted me and told me she was craving a particular can of soup, so I bought it and brought it home. She placed it on the counter and said she would make it after she gave the kids a bath. While she was upstairs, my dad came over and mentioned he was hungry, so I told him to help himself do anything in the kitchen, as we had made dinner shortly before. Know where this is going. Okay, like, I don't even need to read the rest. I don't know what kind of hardship they go through. Let's read the rest. But like, let's read like if it's so hard on their side. By the way, she is having a like hormonal roller coaster at the moment. That's fair. Even just like being lacking sleep, and having 4 child can be making you lacking sleep. So well, he ended up leaving to go home, and my wife came downstairs. Then I heard her frantically searching for something. I asked what she was doing. She was looking for the soup she left out. Yeah. I told her I haven't seen it, and that my dad came over, but he usually doesn't eat canned food. I called him and he admitted he did in fact take it, and that he was sorry because he was unaware she was saving it. When I told her that she started subbing and saying she can never have one thing in this house, and how bad she was craving it and wanting it so bad. She cried for almost an hour over it. Honestly, guys, it's because he does not understand. It's not the can of soup. Like, it is not the can of soup. It has nothing to do with the can of soup. She feels overwhelmed, and the can of soup was just like that drop that made everything like fall over. That was a little bit too much at that moment. She's probably a little overwhelmed, having 4 child at home, 1 or 2 going to school, like depending on where you live, is an enormous amount of work. Also, if she has to take care of the home over that, and lately like they lacked money, so they did not get a lot of stuff that are just, I buy that for myself because I feel like I need it. That kind of soup just meant I'm happy at the moment I got my can of soup. And there she just that was a little bit too much that make it pop. Later, I told her that she was being ridiculous and that she was an adult, and crying over something as stupid as a can of soup was for children. The way you did it is not the right way. Like, you noticed a symptom, and instead of like trying to understand where the real problem came from, you just took the symptom and you were like, that's stupid crying over this. That's stupid having this symptom. It's not why she's crying. She's crying for a lot of other stuff. She told me I didn't understand, and she's feeling very emotional lately and stressed. I talked to my mom, who told me I needed to give her grace and that my words were very asshole-ish. Yes, it does not make you the worst of the asshole, but honestly, like, you should go say sorry over that and bring another can of that soup next day. Like, bring 2, share 1 with her. Like, while I leave work, I'm going to buy her all the vegetable soup they have in stock. Also, when I say money is tight, I don't mean that we're struggling to survive. We took out a loan to build 3 extra bedrooms. That makes sense since they have so many kids. Our car broke down 2 months ago. I do leave her the car if she needs to take our daughter. Like, she just got overwhelmed. It's fine. Like, he understood. He has to question. People were just like, yeah, it's exactly, I love, you're the asshole. It's not about the soup, dude. It is so much not about the soup. It is not about the soup. It's everything else. The soup was just like the thing that made it too much. That is as simple as that. I love it. It's simple. The guy clearly did not, I've not been an asshole on purpose, but if you see a symptom, if you see someone like sneezing, your first answer should not be like, oh, you should not sneeze. Sneezing is for weak people. Like, or sneezing is for children. It's, you see her going close to the little breakdown, you need to be like, okay, what's under this? What have you, like, what's the virus you got when you're sneezing? What's the stress you got when you're crying? She's not crying for the fun of it. She has 4 children, a 5th one on the way. Our hormonal cycles are like off the chart. That's stupid. Like, yeah. So she wasn't begging. She had a huge entitlement and superiority complex. Nah, did I miss a part, man? What did I mean? What did I miss, man? So yeah, I get that part about that woman. More like she was. Are we talking about that? Oh, okay. You mean for the you mean for Home Depot girl? Yeah. Let's say Home Depot girl. I'll keep it like that. Yes. Your wife wanted banana bread badly, so I made some. You made some homemade and let her eat 90% of the loaf. 90% only lasted 1 day. I guess I get it. Like, if she needs that, I want to say it's not about the loaf, but yeah, it's about the loaf. I'm happy. Maybe you got that 10% that was remaining. Like at home, if I prepare something that tastes very good, I'll try to leave more to my wife. And when I see that my wife don't want it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat it. For her birthday, she got some shortcake, like, how do we say that? Strawberry shortcake. And strawberry shortcake is like probably one of the most boring fruit dessert that exists. It's basically like a buttload of cream and a little bit of like vanilla cake with strawberry like sprinkled in it. It's kind of sad. And yeah, 3 days in, I was like, yeah, she's not eating it. I'm gonna finish the cake. and yeah, the single slice, you thought I was only going to be able to smell it. Ooh! But yeah, if she wanted a banana bread, you made it. Reassure me, you made it for her. You feel happy that she just like dove into it, right? Don't feel stolen, I hope. So yeah, for the last one, clearly the guy is the asshole, but that was far from the biggest asshole we got, like barely an asshole. Exactly, like personally, if my wife eats more of what I'm doing, it basically means that I've succeeded that night, okay? Like, when I make food for myself, you have no idea how much quick and boring the meals I'm preparing are. I'll give you a quick example. Like if I prepare food just for me, I'm gonna prepare myself like a grilled cheese, and not even like a good grilled cheese, just a 2 toast, slap together, put them in the microwave for 10-15 seconds with the cheese in the middle, and that's gonna be my grilled cheese. If I prepare grilled cheese for the fam, it's gonna be like the real way to prepare grilled cheese. 1 up to 2 kind of cheese, like in between those 2 bread, buttering each side, and then like putting them on the sur la poêle, on the anyway, like I'll prepare it correctly if I prepare it for the fam. If I prepare it for me, I have absolutely no fudge to give about like what I'm preparing for me. I'll prepare myself like cheap, bad tasting food for myself, but when I have to prepare something for the family, I'm just like, I'm gonna put an effort into it, unless it's just a bad night or we have like how do we call that, leftovers. We received for the wife's birthday last Sunday, and we still have leftovers from the tacos.